Hi everybody, this is the second week. How's your last week? Have done a lot of practice? Yeah, how's everything? Okay, as I told you, if you have a question, just leave your comment, then I will respond. Okay, before start our lecture, please subscribe, and then it give me a great power to continuously make a quality video. Thank you. Let's do it. Today I'm gonna do two parts. First part, initially we do a review of what you have run the prior week, and then we're gonna learn how to draw the octagon and the cylinder, and it's connected with how it's applied to the real volume. So, I'll see a straight line and a curved line. If I add one more tip to when you practice curved line, I recommend the same press power and the non-stop. Stop and continue. I don't recommend this. Continue. And then move both way. If you move this way and stop, come back both way. It could stimulate your sense, and it's going to be it's better to develop your sense. Also, a straight line. If you use A4 size paper, start left side S to the right side S. The point is the same press, same power. Let me give you one more application. Apply things, then you can draw. You can practice this week at the finish of the lecture. This one, when you draw a leaf, orchid leaf, very flexible. So we make one curve and a second curve, and then and then remove and connect and give some dark side. So now, yes, this is okay. Yes, you can use the curved line to draw and the leaves, the leaves also, and the flowers. When you draw a flower petal, chrysanthemum, it's an anthem in the floor. You can see a lot of chrysanthemum. You draw chrysanthemum petal. This could be chrysanthemum like this one, except like this. So we draw this flower. Each one of them, we should draw that. Then we need curved line, so it's a curved line, and another line. That's it. That's connected. So this is Peter. So it does a lot of many things. Then right this way. this goes to one of this. Okay. And then the third one that I recommend is cobalt to make a volume. So just like this. When you drink a coffee, you got a coffee time. Just unconsciously draw. Make a black ball. Yes. Just to draw around. Use this one. And it's good for the makeup volume. Develop the skill volume. Okay. What about the straight line? Okay. No. Yeah. Last week I introduced a 3-point perspective, so use that. Let's make a okay. So make a scale. 1 point, 2 points, 3 points. Straight line. Cut it. So let's connect. Yes, let's cut it in the middle a little bit. Yes. Okay. And then use like the curve line. What is it gonna be? The phone. Yes. Okay. All this iPhone, but I want to show it's kind of how can you use a straight line and curved line. So please non-stop and press same press allowing. When you practice the straight line, if I give you some tip, someone said it's hard to make a soft surface, a soft line. Then how can you, there is another way to practice something. So I come up with idea. Sometimes I give a tip like suggest like this. Use the pencil to be on 4B and scratch the back of your hand. Very softly scratch your back of hand. And what strong it is, the press power is when you feel kind of tickle, that is the exactly power when you straight line. Tickle, very tickle. Yes. So far we're gonna review what it ran last week. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna learn octagon and cylinder. So, okay, octagon, is like this. Let's make a cylinder style. Okay. Let's see. So this is octagon. We make a dark side. Which one is darkest part? This one. 1, 2, 4, 3. So if you this side light is lighting this way. This is dark side. The opponent side is the direction of the lightning. So this is a reflection side. Okay. This way the gradation. I can develop this side from the left, from the right. What about the relation to the upper part is the down part, like this. Last we will learn dark and the less. Okay, and then the direction of the shade, the same direction of lightning, the other side. So bottom part is going to be narrow. And then divide from the bottom. Ground this. Yeah, always make a shade is a front part because we see that the volume, the front part is more clear, more sharpy. Should be described more sharpy clearly. Add more contrast. Okay, can do more. It's just yeah, I'm done there. This part. Okay. And then, so one my suggestions, how degree of the dark side on degree of the dark or the reflection part. So what I can say is the reflection part is lighter than dark side. So how can we control the degree of the dark? Is when you frown to see the dark side and the reflection side, it's hard to recognize which is or looks like a same degree of dark is exact degree to describe the tone or reflection side. In a normal eye, in a natural eye, you can see that you can distinguish the lighter part, the reflection part is lighter. But when you frown, it looks like same. That is exactly degree to describe the tone of reflection side. Otherwise, it's if you add less tone to the reflection side, it's not looks like a 3-dimensional volume, or it's too dark. It's not turn around this the back side, so it looks like a flat surface. So that is a tip. Then you make the volume looks like a 3-dimensional. Okay. So I recommend when you practice when you draw your own octagon cylinder style, make a more surface like octa, then easier to describe the cylinder style. Okay, let's draw cylinder. You decide light direction like this. Dark side is gonna be opposite side. Okay, this side is the dark side. So from here, there's the other side. Like this. Okay. This water side, little, big. The front side, more light. Okay. Core part, dark, and the same. Okay. Okay. Let's introduce application. How can you apply this idea? there's many things like cylinder style. You know, so the can, the soda, or the branch of wood, something. What is question? So you need a new word to draw, describe some kind of texture. So when people hesitate in the beginner, especially hesitates to apply the dark side, the dark. And which one should we first describe the detailed part or add more tone first? But I recommend this describe design part first in a light side, the visual part, the light part. The dark part, you can add later. The description, detailed description. Example, the name of soda as a hue, then light. Anyway, like this. Then describe like this. Put the color on a hue, HU, this. Then later, add a tone. The branch is same. And then if the lightning this way, the surface of the texture of the wood, you just further, not exactly like this. Then the other part is dark side. Then you can add tone later. It is same way when you draw with the color pencil and the watercolor and oil color. Sometimes we apply the dark side first, but it's gonna be same. So usually it's easier and describe the light part. Then apply the dark side tone is entirely. Then add some detailed description in the dark side. Okay, what about the other one? So the eye. This is eye. We draw eye part, eyelid. This part, it can be divided like this, the surface. This is highlight part. This is dark side, move left side, more dark. And this is highlight also, but it because it's a round. So we can apply this one. This is also curve. This side, dark side starts endless. Okay, so this highlight part is getting the leaves, but this curve is not exactly 36 degree of the 3 dimension, but you can see the curve line that we run in a cylinder, described cylinder like this. Okay, so far we've done today's work. Main subject this is how to draw the octagon in this cylinder, and the application, how to apply this kind of apply the tone and a can, drawings, wood and branches, the eye leaves, and then we did the reviews, the curved line, straight line, how to apply the curved line, and then when you draw a petal and the leaves. So another example of a three-pointed perspective to apply straight line and the curved line design and drawing. This one and this one, it's not easy, but just to follow and the mimics what you guys learn. Someday you feel like that's easier. Okay, next week we're gonna do draw cone and round. Doing practice, I recommend is less than hours. It's an hour is good. If you spend too much time, it's gonna be bored, as it has to continuously. So unconsciously, it's got a copy time. It's a make a black ball when I mention this like this, over and over, and a straight line, and the scratch your back of hand. Then some days you feel like very sensitive on hand. Okay, see you next week. Thank you.